Yo guys, what's going on? Ace is here today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a barter craft combo that works super well together, and it's something that I've been doing a lot this way because it's such a good deal and it's so efficient in my opinion. Do me a favor, man, make sure you drop in a like on this video here today. Let's shoot for 50 likes. I think every time we've set the like goal at 50 likes, you guys smash it and go above and beyond. So let's aim for that again here today. And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing. Tips, tricks, money guides, gameplay. I'm sure there's going to be something for you here on this channel, and I'd love to have you around. Let's hop right into this one, man. We're going to do the barter first, and then I'll show you guys the craft to make it a little bit cheaper. But we're going to be doing the Strandhog Barter from Ragman. This is going to be available at level 3 Ragman for you guys wondering. And we're going to need a sewing kit and 2 Cordura. So first, let's talk about the sewing kit. It's going to be about 30k almost any time that you play. It will come down in price a little bit, but these are going to be bought pretty quickly, and they will jump right back up to 30,000 rubles as you just saw. So about 30k. If you want to try and get lucky on one, you can see here refresh for a little bit, but honestly, it's not worth it. Just pick them up at 30k. You can actually do 2 Strandhog Barters every single restock, which is nice to not have the limit of 1, not to limit yourself in case you do have a bad raid or 2. But you're going to need 2 Cordura, and that's where the craft is going to come into play. If you're stocking these up, you know, it's not great paying 16 or 15,000 rubles a piece for these because that's going to bring your armor cost up to 60,000 rubles, and that's going to be pretty standard price when it comes to getting yourself an armored rig of the same armor class. The Strandhog is an armor class 4, and it's also, I think, an 18 container size. Let me double check on that. It's going to be a 17 container size. Armor class 4 with 45 armor points. The container isn't bad. You actually have some 3x1s and you have a 2x2, which is nice if you want to run maybe some 40 rounders or some 45 rounders, depending on your caliber. And you can also throw a grizzly in here, which is actually super nice in my personal opinion. And you got a couple nade slots as well. So really, it's a very versatile rig, even though it is only a 17 container size. Also, with the Strandhog, it's an armored tack rig. So you're going to be cutting out either your tack rig or your armor, whichever one that you would be making use of there in that situation. When it comes to running an armor class 4 armor with something like an Azimuth or a Triton, you're going to be cutting those bad boys out, and you're going to be putting on that Strandhog having that armored tack rig. So it's going to make your life a little bit easier, saving on some kit costs there. Now, for the craft, we're going to be heading to the hideout. We're going to be heading to the lavatory. So it doesn't require fuel, which is another nice thing. If you guys are out of fuel at the moment, you can still stock these bad boys up. We're going to be heading to the lab, as I said, and we're going to be doing the Cordura craft in here, but we're not going to be doing it for the scav vest. We're going to be doing it for the sling, which you can purchase from Ragman. He has an infinite supply, so you don't have to worry about a supply issue, for 2,000 rubles. So every single Cordura is actually only going to cost you 8,184 rubles. The only downside to that is you have to wait the craft time, which my craft time, everybody's going to be a little bit different based on your hideout skills, but mine is about 46 minutes. Ragman's usually going to be looking at between, you know, an hour and a half to 2 hours on his restock timer. So you can pump out 2 Cordura every single restock, and at a bare minimum, you can grab yourself a sewing kit every single restock and get yourself 1 Strandhog for roughly about, you know, you're looking at 30,000 on the sewing kit, about 16k on the Cordura. If you're doing the crafts, you're looking at about 46k for that armored tack rig every single restock. And to me personally, it is just an absolute blessing having a cheap option like that available to you if you're having a bad day of raids or something like that. Throw on that armor tack rig. Don't got to worry about the tack rig. Don't got to worry about any armor. You got them both in one combo. Throw on a backpack, a decent weapon, some headphones, and maybe a shatter mask or a helmet and a face cover. You're good to go for your next raid, man. It's a really efficient option. One that I would definitely recommend. I have a couple of them stashed up in the stash. We got one right here that I bought with the barter and got back in insurance. So, you know, even if you die with it, you might get it back as well because it's not the most common or the best thing for somebody to pick up. And it's not the most commonly looted item, I should say, when it comes to people are probably going to take your headphones or take something else before they take that armored tack rig, since they probably won't be able to throw it on right away. If they were maybe insurance frauding an armor or something, that's something they can throw on super quick. But with the armored tack rigs, it is a little bit better to get back in insurance as well. So all around, a great combo and something that I would highly recommend to all of you. As always, if you found something informative or helpful in the video here today, that like is greatly appreciated. And as always, man, if you are new around here, you found something informative or helpful, and you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I have tons of tips and tricks on the channel, just like this one. other ways to make money without going in a raid and getting one tapped in the face every single time. Plenty of ways to abuse the flea market here. And if that's something that sounds interesting, click that subscribe button. You'll find a lot of good content for you on this channel here today. Guys, sponsors and equipment in the description below. It's going to be it for me. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm out.